arrived today, you got your invitation to Sumela and Panika's wedding. Welcome, we're honored that you're here to help us celebrate in this amazing celebration. Following this classic vignette of a Pondian wedding, Kyklos will be presenting for you a variety of dances that would typically follow the wedding party.
Έχουμε γάμο, την Κυριακή παντρεύουμε τη Σουμέλα και τον Πανίκα. Ακούσατε, την Κυριακή παντρεύουμε τη Σουμέλα και τον Πανίκα.
The Delali, or town crier, is an officer of the court who would make public pronouncements. The Delali has just made an announcement in the town square that the wedding of Sumela and Panika is to take place on Sunday. The groom is dressed in his cubado, or best man's house, the day of the wedding, accompanied by his parents, the cubado, his groomsmen, which are easily identified as they wear white madilla on their backs, as you can see, and members of his family. As is a modern Greek tradition, the best man shaves the groom, and the groomsmen will also dress him. Sitting at the groom's feet as he gets ready is a baking pan or tray, or as us know it as like a tapsi. That everyone getting ready with him, they throw liris, gold coins, they throw them into there. The significance of presenting these liris to the groom is so that he will have a strong life, strong as the metal itself. Once the groom is dressed and ready to go, the groom's party will make their way over to the house of the bride's parents, accompanied by instruments, singing, and dancing.
Readying the bride. The bride traditionally got ready the morning of her wedding at her parents' house, surrounded by her family, close friends, and her kumbara, maid of honor. The scene is a bit more somber than that of the groom's house, as the bride will be leaving her parents' house and not returning after the wedding. During her dress, the females of the family would sing songs of lamentation, grief, and loss. Exactly the kind of thing that would want to put you in a Greek wedding mood. Once the bride is ready, her mother feeds her a spoonful of sweet dessert so that her life is sweet. She places a plate in front of her which the bride steps on and breaks with her right foot, so everything will go right in her new home and life with her husband. Couple meets and gifting and blessing. The groom's bridal party would go to the bride's parents to collect the bride and the group, where they would walk and dance to the church, accompanied by the musicians. Basically, historically, these weddings were arranged marriages. The groom typically wouldn't see his bride until their wedding day, after the ceremony when the big reveal happened.
Έχετε κουμπάρα.
Once inside the bride's parents' home, the gift giving ensues, where everybody
Κρεβάτι και σεντόνια.
walks up to the Dalali and tells them what the gift giving is going to be, and he announces it to everybody.
Ο νονός του γαμπρού. Ο νονός του γαμπρού θα χαρίσει ένα ολόκληρο χωράφι. Η αδελφή του γαμπρού. Η αδελφή του γαμπρού θα χαρίσει ένα κεφκί και κεντήματα. Έρχεται η μητέρα της νύφης. Η μητέρα της νύφης θα χαρίσει ένα καζάνι γεμάτο λίρες. Πάτε, ευλογήστε τα παιδιά.
Στο όνομα του Πατρός και του Υιού και του Αγίου Πνεύματος, να ζήσετε κάποιοι σχεδοί του Χριστού. Αμήν.
Να μας ζήσουν οι νιόπαντροι.
The couple would now move to the church and then be married, after which the party would begin. The Dalali just announced, "Let the party begin."
At the wedding party, the following dances will occur, and these are the dances that you're going to be seeing right away. We're going to start with a dance called Das, and this is always danced to and from the church, as well as at the party. The second dance is Omal, and this is an important one, so I'm going to go into detail here. Omal is the very first dance that is danced after the ceremony is complete, and it marks the beginning of the party. 7 couples dance Omal with a 15th man, who is called the Tek. The couples cannot be divorced, therefore they need to be married and dance with their one and only spouse. The Tek is a similar concept to our modern day tradition of the bride throwing the bouquet, and whoever catches it is going to be the next to marry. Whomever the Tek is presumed to be the next one to marry. The number 7, as in the 7 couples that perform the first dance, carries folkloric, ethnographic, historical, and religious significance to the Pandyan people. For example, 7 days of the week, 7 days that it took God to create the heavens and the earth, 7 wonders of the ancient world, the 7 sages of Greece, the 7 sacraments of the church. The Tek personifies the continuation of the sacred and holy union. The young man represents the future, as he will be the next to marry and carry on one of the most important religious and social customs of mankind throughout history, which is marriage. After the completion of the first dance, the bride will finally be unveiled to her lucky husband, and the festivities continue. Following that is a dance called Dipat. This means double step. The girls will be singing this dance tonight. Then Seranitsa, which is a vastly popular dance and is spread among all the other provinces of the Pontic people. It derives its name from a young princess many years ago, who as a young bride was left as a widow. Shera in Pontic Greek, or Yera in Greek, means widow. Nitsa means little, therefore little widow. Kotsari, which many of you who go to Greek parties I'm sure enjoyed and have danced. It's another popular dance among Pondian Greeks. Its name is derived from the manner by which it is danced, and in particular the two limp movements, which are executed with synchronous stepping of the heel, which is the kotsi, to the ground. Letsi Letsina, which is a combination of two dances, Letsi and Letsina, of course. The name means small bird, like a baby falcon or a hawk. The naming of the dance can be seen in the sharp bird-like movements. Milica means small apple tree, a woman's name. Tik Diplon, danced by virtually every Pondian in every corner of the world. The word tik means vertical or upright, and in this dance it's quite easy to see the characteristic knee dipping. Tik tromachton means frightful, so it's a jumpier, livelier version of the previous tik. And lastly, trigon. So I don't have much to say about this one, so the party is going to begin. Our musicians for this suite will be Tasula Kosmithu playing the dauli, and Panos Tsepnidis playing the Pondian lira.
Aloki pao son farfan, pulim pulim. Aloki parfarevo, ela levo se. Aloki parfarevo, ela levo se. I goje pijen son farfan, pulim pulim. I goje pijen son farfan, Thank you.